What is up? It is your Baltimore cat that forever stays scoring. You can call me Big Money J Morgan, and the word is Ahmed the Egyptian. We go one-on-one on ACW APEX. Well, I got some good news for you, partner. I stay prepped. So here's the thing. What you gonna do when you step into the ring? Well, regardless of how much you swole up, I can go ahead and make your jaw blow up. I can beat you with a cash out spine buster or even a roll up and look good while doing it. So what's up? Yeah, I may not have all the belts and stuff. I may not have all the notoriety and stuff that they've got, but I also got some veteran swag on me. I'm a former AOA United States champion. I've been in the ring with some of the biggest and the baddest around. I've had world championship opportunity. Didn't really go my way, but that's okay. We in ACW APEX, and brother, I ain't come to play. Know this. When I step inside the ring, everything I do is smooth. Everything I do is butter. Everything I do is for the betterment of me and the people that ride with me. So what you gonna do in that crowd shit? What you gonna do when I'm in the ring and I'm putting in that work? You gonna drown? Or you gonna mess around and surf? I can promise you that ain't gonna happen. Cause at the end of the night, they gonna say, man, someone's on them. That's the show enough back. Cause your boy J Morgan against Ahmed the Egyptian, for as good as he is about to make it rain money on him. Holla.
What the hell? Who the hell are you? Who the hell is J Morgan? I don't get it. I am a tag team champion, and I keep losing these singles matches. I don't want to lose anymore. It really doesn't help my credibility. Alright, so J Morgan, just leave me alone, okay? Leave me alone. God. And I do not want to match on Slime or anything like that. So Focus Jones, don't put me in the match. Otherwise I will go.
Right. Let me get this straight. Vance, Brooklyn. You're calling me out? You reckon you're ready to go to work with me? You've got some nerve, mate. Alright then. Let's have it. But listen close. I am not the bloke you want to mess with. I'm sick to death of people overlooking me. Sick of getting treated like I'm some easy target for your little highlight reel. There's nothing easy about me. The only easy thing here is how quick you're going to lose your pride. One clean shot, one knee, one Nova trigger, and you're out cold. I've seen blokes like you 1,000 times. Talk big, walk in soft, and fold the second it gets real. You've been looking past me? Bad move. Because when I get my hands on you, I'm gonna belt you so bad you won't even think about saying my name again. So cheers, you muppet. You just lit a fire in me. Now Siege, you've got the hide to whinge about nobody fighting you? Mate, maybe if you stopped carrying on like a spoiled brat and actually defended your title, you wouldn't have that problem. You keep running your mouth about the PJ company, about the blokes I came up with. Let me make this real clear. You're overrated as hell. All that muscle, all that size, and still soft as butter underneath it. You need noise, you need drama, you need attention just to feel relevant. It's pathetic. And here's the best part. While you're sooking and crying about opportunities, I'm walking straight into the biggest one of my career. And when I take that Foundation World Heavyweight Championship off you, I'm not going to act like you. I'll fight anyone, any week, any time. That's what a real champion does. Not some bloke who cracks it every time things don't go his way. So here's what you're going to do, Siege. Do us all a favour. Shut your mouth and back it up. Because when Foundation hits and I'm standing across from you in that main event and that Nova trigger lands flush, you're going to be laid out, staring at the lights, wondering how it all went to hell. So this goes for both of you. Vance, Siege, two loudmouths, two overrated bastards, and both of you about to get sorted out real quick. Because when I step in that ring, I do not miss. This is Sami's era. So go on, talk your rubbish, step up, and find out the hard way. Now if you'll excuse me, I've got training to do. Because ACW APEX is about to get a new star, and Australia's about to get the respect it's owed.
Sami, have you been living under a rock? Have you been paying attention at all to things happening in ACW Apex? Let me jog your memory. First off, you're saying that I'm whining and bitching. No. I have been sitting here while management simply wants me as the Foundation World Heavyweight Champion to just be tag along to Reese Bruiser, while he goes and makes the Golden Championship of ACW Apex more relevant than a championship that should have just as much relevancy as the main title. So there's problem number one. Problem number two is nobody except you has stepped up and wanted a shot at my Foundation World Championship. Now let's talk about this for a second, Sami. I win the Foundation World Championship on the first episode. I make a call out immediately afterward to the entire roster. I am not afraid of anyone on this roster. I am not afraid of anybody in this scene, Sami. I am not afraid of anyone. That's why I called everybody out. But as days and weeks go by, nobody has the balls, unlike you, which I respect you for, to come up to me and say, I want a shot at your Foundation World Championship. I have been sitting here while management is parading me around in the Foundation, not making me the main guy doing all the defenses out there, instead making Reese the main guy doing all the defenses out there, while management is sitting there twiddling their thumbs, not knowing whether they want me in the main scene or Foundation, while meanwhile Blockade is getting opportunities left and right when he has done nowhere near the work that I have in this company. I am 9-2, Sami, in ACW Apex. And the only times I've lost, the first one, I will now admit, was legitimate. I was wrong to doubt Ace Stone's victory over me. What I will say is that second loss was complete bullshit because LeVon Clark's a little bitch because I got all up in his Kool-Aid in his U.S. Championship business. If he was first in line for a U.S. Championship when he left the company, he could have told me about it and I'd be like, okay, if I'm champion after this match, you get the first shot. That's all I'm saying. But no, bitch-ass LeVon Clark, because I tapped him out with a bear claw submission hold, had to whine about it, and then instead of allowing a young gun like Blockade to get an opportunity at the gold, puts him down and steps in. So yeah, I'm going to talk shit about LeVon Clark because LeVon Clark's a little bitch. Yeah, I'm going to talk shit about Maven Zane because Maven Zane is a drunk brute. He ain't a wrestler, he's just a brawler who likes to go to the bar after every show. See, Sami, here's the thing between you and Jet. And Sami, I have vouched for you. Why are you out here saying I'm talking bad about you guys when I'm the one sitting there vouching for you? I was vouching for you when MJ was holding both Romania and you back. I was here vouching for you when MJ was doing bullshit with his booking. This is bullshit management, Sami. Because I'm sitting here and I'm waiting. Not begging, not crying, not whining, not bitching. I have been waiting for something from management to say, here is a match for you. Until you come along and finally, after several weeks of a silent roster, come up to me and want a shot at this Foundation World Championship. Motherfuck, if this Foundation World Championship really makes it to where management doesn't know what the fuck to do with me, I'm happy to hand it the fuck over to you, Sami, because I'm sick and tired of sitting here either being paraded around as the Foundation's little toy or not even being considered for back in the main scene. So, Sami, it's not bitching and whining, it's sitting here in frustration while management puts me in the same position it once put you. Not out there showing the world that we are the guys who make our moments. I don't know where you got it in your thick skull that I'm sitting here and I'm being a bitch. No. I'm sitting here justifiably angry as you have been because I'm not getting the respect I feel I should get. And I know that sounds like whining to you, but the fact of the matter is, I am a world champion. Why am I not being booked as such? I should have been on Foundation Episode 2, and what happened? No Foundation World Champion appearance from Siege. What the fuck? So, Sami, this bitching and whining is realistically you pointing and laughing because I'm in the same situation you were once in. So how about you stop pointing and laughing and realize the fact, brother, I respect the hell out of you because you finally were among the roster to step up and accept this. Now, as the due respect as champion to a challenger, you best bring it all because I'm not going to give this up so easily. I might have said that I wanted to, but it is a world championship at the end of the day, so I'm going to fight like a damn world champion. And maybe if I plant you hard enough on the ground, management will open their fucking eyes and realize that they gotta do something a little bit more with the Foundation World Champion than just either parading him around with Reese Bruiser or just being on the sideline with no appearances on any fucking show. I want to put in the fucking work, Sami. The problem is management won't fucking let me. You tell me what I need to fucking do. I'm not sitting here being a bitch. I'm sitting here in frustration because MJ, once again, is holding back the talent that needs to be in the front. But get yourself ready. Next episode of Foundation, you got your fight. But I'm gonna make it hell on you, Sami. Because that's what a world champion does. But damn it, get your damn facts straight.
Oh, darling. No. Here you go again, you're bringing up names that doesn't have to do with what the fuck you got going on. See, this is your problem. Playing victim. I'm just sick of it. It's repulsive. You know what? This is what I find funny. I cost you your U.S. title match, correct? I did. I cost you that U.S. title match because, by Frank, I didn't care if you won against Jet Silver. I was going to be U.S. champion anyway because, darling, I wanted to be a two-time U.S. champion because I had the rematch clause in my pocket for when I needed a title match at any time. So you need to get your facts straight. I wasn't in front of the line. I just had an opportunity that I can cash in at any time. It's called using your head, sir. And by the way, sir, let's run some facts. I love running facts. You got all this time to bitch about MJ, bitch about the company, bitch about every single thing, because you're bitching, you're complaining, Let me ask you something. Miami takeover, honey, honey, honey. Were we not the ones supposed to dance on that night? It was supposed to be you and me, Siege, fighting. But no. What did you do? You got your body double on a pay-per-view? You got your body double on a pay-per-view. Your body double. Let me tell you something, darling. This is what could have happened. You could have fought me at Miami Takeover. You could have lost or won against me at Miami Takeover. And who knows, maybe you could have, I don't know. If you would have won, you would have got your rematch against Jet Silver. And maybe you would have been the United States champion, darling. No, what did you do? Because we were the biggest topic going into Miami Takeover, were we not? But you wanted to be a troll and bring your stupid body double in a situation that he didn't belong in. And what did I do to troll you, sir? I gave Blockade, since he stepped up, an opportunity at my United States Championship. And he looked good doing it because, you know, like I said, I'm going to defend this title against anybody. So on the next Fusion, there's going to be a U.S. title defense. And I'm going to whoop whoever steps up's ass. So, darling, before you get upset, before you appall yourself into playing victim and wanting opportunities, listen. You got to demand what you want, honey. That's what I did, darling. And look where I am. I'm U.S. champion, baby. You are world champion. What is wrong with you going to Reese Bruiser saying, put me in a match with anybody to show how dominant you are? You talk about Kai and Apophis McBitch, which, ill, that snake mother, disgusting. But Kai called them out. Kai is the one that said, I'm going to fight these guys because he's warming up for Jet Silver, who is the #1 contender for the world title. So, Siege, darling, listen to me carefully and listen to me well. You have all this potential. You got all this great energy, but here you are bitching at Sami because he told the truth? Throwing shots at me and Maven. First of all, bitch, you won't even fight Maven in a match, and yet you talk shit. Second off, you didn't even want to fight me again at Miami Takeover, and yet you have the gall to complain about a U.S. title opportunity. Blockade doing this. At least Blockade showed up to the card and was preparing for a match. What did you do? You were with the Foundation faction. Darling, this is all I'm going to say to you. Maybe, just maybe, if you demanded and just tore down anybody in front of you instead of waiting for someone to give you big names. Jet Silver held that United States Championship as a world title caliber title. Siege, I thought you could do the same, but darling, appears I was mistaken. So Sami, my Aussie brother, even though I don't fuck with you at all, I hope you Nova his lights out and become the new Foundation World Champion. Because, Siege, here's something you need to know. That I am LeVon Clark. And darling, it'll be okay, little baby. Welcome to my dream.